Okay. So guys, as you all know, we have actually three types of email notifications. Three types of notifications: email notifications and push notifications and provider notifications. And here, email notifications, we have outbound email notifications and inbound email notifications. We have discussed about outbound email notification properties, and also we have discussed about inbound email notification properties. Okay. So in today's session, we will understand about email notifications. How do we send out an email notification? So we can say outbound email notifications. Outbound email notifications. How ServiceNow will send an email notification when a record is created. So we are getting started with outbound email notifications. So email notifications can be sent out in three ways, guys. When record created, when record created, updated, event fired from workflow, from flow designer. So from these four ways, we can send out an email. We can send an outbound email notification. From these four ways, you can send outbound email notifications, guys. Okay. So we'll begin with one by one. So these workflows and flow designers, anyhow, we'll discuss in coming session, right? So ignore about this workflow and flow designer. Ignore about this workflow and flow designer. Okay. And we'll be discussing in today's session when record inserted or updated when event is fired. So how do we send an email when record created or updated? How do we send when the event is fired? Okay. So first of all, let me give you one requirement so that you will be able to understand better. When the HR case record created, so when the HR case record created, I want to send out an email to the assignment group members. I want to send out an email to the assignment group members. So then what I will do, I'll go to the system notifications. I'll go to the system notifications. Under system notification, under email, go to the notifications here. Go to the notifications here. Okay. Okay. HR case created. So table name will be HR case here. HR case. Well, here you can see in the email notifications, you will see majorly three key areas: when to send, who will receive, and what it will contain. So remember this point: when to send, who will receive, and what it will contain. So when to send, when record inserted or updated, when record created, right? I will select inserted. So I have to select when record inserted or updated. I have to select this one. I have to check this checkbox, inserted checkbox. In the who will receive. So whoever is in the assignment group, that group members should receive the email, right? So here in the assignment group name will be changing. Okay. So let me do one thing. If I open the HR case form, so whoever is in the assignment group, whoever is in the assignment group, that group members should receive the email. Sometimes in the assignment group, application development will be there. Sometimes it will be ServiceNow developers will be there. Sometimes it will be um, sometimes it will be Salesforce developers. There can be different groups, right? So there can be different groups. Okay. So in that case, In that case, what we have to do is we have to select user groups in fields. So I'm selecting assignment group field here. I'm selecting assignment group field here. Okay, getting my point. So here you can see users groups. Users means you have to particularly select a specific person so that the email will always go to the same person. Let us say if I select Abraham Lincoln will be receiving the email always. Okay, that is why. So I should not send an email always to the same person, right? Whoever is in the assignment group, that person should be receiving the email. So that is why I should not select the static person names. So I should not select a static person name. I should not select a application development group here. If you select application development group here, what happens? Always email will go to application development group members. Always the email will go to application development group members. So instead, what I am doing is I am selecting users groups in fields. Okay. Users groups in fields. Okay. And what it will contain. So here you have to select, you have to provide the subject here. You have to provide the subject here. HR case has been created. Okay. So here, if I have to populate the record number, I have to use dollar flower brackets field name. If I have to populate the record number in the email subject, I have to use dollar flower brackets field name. Okay. So this is the message HTML. This is the email body. So what I am doing is I'm increasing the font size. Hi team. So URI is actually the record URL. Okay, record URL. So record URL with a number if you want to populate, what you will do is you will use dollar flower brackets URI underscore ref. Okay, okay, color category configuration item. Description. Description. Okay. Dollar flower brackets U underscore color. Color value it will populate. U underscore color. U underscore category. Dollar flower brackets U underscore configuration item. The description I don't want to show here. I don't want to show the description here. Instead of description, what we can do, we can show the priority. Priority and what else? Mm, Color category. We'll show subcategory. Okay. Okay. So I have composed the email guys. I have composed the email. In the email notification, majorly you will see three things. When to send, when record inserted, when record created. Inserted means created. Who will receive? Who is the receiver? Okay, who is the receiver? Who will receive the email? And what it will contain? Subject and email body. So you can just create the email notification. Okay. Please be informed that HR case has been created. Please follow below link for further update. So if you click on this link, it will take you to HR case record. So here you are able to see number, HR case number here. Here number is not there. So even if you click on this link, it will take you to the record. Even if you click on this link, it will take you to the record. But here number is visible. Okay, here number is visible. You can see caller is Ramon, category is software, configuration item is not there, priority is not there, and subcategory is Linux. This is how the email notification will look like. This will be the subject. This will be the subject, and email body will look like this one. Okay. So here, what has happened? So what will happen is that whenever the HR case record is created, the table is HR case here. Okay. So whenever HR case record created, I checked this checkbox. Record inserted or updated. When I select send when as record inserted or updated, I have to select inserted here. Okay. So who will receive? And who will be receiving the email? The assignment group members will be receiving the email. What it will contain? Okay. The subject and the email body. Okay. The subject and the email body. Okay. So this is what you have actually done, right? Now you go to the HR case form. You selected the color. I am selecting the category as software, subcategory as Windows, configuration item as asset IBM, and assignment group is selected as application development group, and test record, and test record. I am actually creating a HR case record. As soon as the HR case record is created, this email notification will be sent out. Okay, this email notification will be sent out. Attachment is mandatory. Okay, I am actually attaching an attachment here. Now I am creating the record, guys. So when the record is created, this email notification will be triggered. So you can see send when record inserted or updated. The checkbox is checked, right? It will send an email. So where do we check if the email is sent out or not? Can any one of you guys tell me? Yesterday I told you. So where do we send an email? Where do we see if the email is sent out from ServiceNow or not? Very good, guys. Okay. Hmm. Why these email logs are getting created? 622. Okay. We'll see HR case subject contains HR case. Okay, you can see HR case has been created. This is the HR case number. We'll check. So this case number is actually 1476. 1476. Both are matching, right? 1 minute ago, the email is sent out. So open this one. Open this one. So from this particular record, the email is sent out. You can see target. From this particular record, email is sent out, guys. Scroll down. Click on view email here. View email. So this is the email notification that is actually sent out. Hi team, please be informed that HR case has been created. Please follow below link for further update. This is the link. When you click on this link, it will take you to HR case record. Okay. So here you are able to see caller value, category value, and configuration item value, priority and priority value, and subcategory value. Okay. Okay. So this is the email notification that is actually sent out. Likewise, every time when the HR case record created, whoever is in the whoever is in the application, whoever is in the assignment group, you can see these are our assignment group members. So what is the assignment group? Assignment group is an actually application development group, right?
So the group members will be receiving the email. The group members will be receiving the email. So likewise, whenever an HR case record is created in the database, whenever a HR case record is created in the database, an email will be sent out. So let me create one more HR case, guys, so that you will be able to understand better. So attachment is mandatory. Okay. So now you can see the HR case record is created, right? 1477. We'll go and see in the email logs if the email is sent out or not. You can see just now 1477. So with this particular email address, so with this particular subject, the email is sent out, guys. If you see Salesforce triple four at the rate gmail.com. So here, this group has group email address. This group has group email address. So this is very important point, guys. If assignment group has group email, so the email will be sent to group email. If the group doesn't have group email address, it will be sending an email to the group members. Remember this point. If the group doesn't have group email address, it will be sending an email to the group members. If the group has group email address, the email will be sent out to group email address only. Okay. Okay, fine. So now you can see the email is sent out to group email address here. 1477. If you scroll down here and click on preview email. So this is the email that is sent out. Likewise, every time when the HR case record created, this will be sending an email. Okay. Okay. Whenever the HR case resolved, whenever the HR case resolved, I have to send an email. So then what I will do, I'll create another email notification. HR case resolved. This time it is not inserted, it is updated. When state is resolved, when the state is resolved, okay, who should receive? Caller should receive, caller should receive, and assigned to person should receive, assignment group member should receive. And what it will contain? Case has been resolved. Case has been resolved. Okay. So I have created another system email notification. Have created another system email notification. Okay. In the who will receive assignment group, caller and assigned to persons will be receiving the email. And what it will contain, you can see HR case has been resolved. So likewise, every time when you mark the state as resolved, I am actually marking the state as resolved here, guys. Okay. Every time when the mark the state as resolved, it will be sending an email to the assignment group members, caller, and assign to. Assign to is empty now, right? So if you just go to the email logs, you can see HR case has been resolved just now. Okay. So assignment group email address has received the email and caller has received the email and assigned to is empty, right? No email added. So you can see HR case has been resolved. Likewise, whenever you resolve the HR case, it will be sending an email that HR case has been resolved. Okay. Please be informed that HR case has been resolved. Please follow below link for further updates. Okay. Fine. So here, whenever you close this, you can also open this particular HR case record. So we'll also resolve this one as well. I'm just marking the state as resolved. When I mark the state as resolved, so immediately it will send an email. It will send an email. You can see here, HR case has been resolved. You can see HR case has been resolved. This is the HR case number. This is the one that is sent out now. You open this one and see if the email is sent out or not. This is the email that is actually sent out from 1076 record. So likewise, you can create email notifications, guys, when HR case closed. Okay. The assignment group caller and assigned to all the persons will be receiving the email, and you will mention here as okay. So whenever you mark, did I save or did I insert and stay? What did I do? Let me see. Yeah, closed. I did insert and stay. Okay, fine. Whenever the HR case closed, state is marked as closed. Immediately it will send out an email. Immediately it will send out an email. You can see here. So you can see HR case has been closed just now. So ServiceNow has sent out an email when the state is changed to closed. Okay, similarly, 1477, right? 1466. I'm just marking the state as closed here. As soon as I mark the state as closed, it will actually send out an email. It will send out an email. You can see just now, HR case has been closed. This is the case number. This is the case number. Okay. So likewise, guys, every time when the incident, when the HR case created, when the HR case resolved, when the HR case closed, so it will be sending an email, guys. Okay. So I'm going to every time when the HR case additional comments updated, when commented, updated, I am writing the condition here as additional comments changes. Additional comments changes. Every time when you change the additional comment, will receive assignment group and caller assigned to person will receive has been commented. Okay, HR case has been commented. So likewise, we'll be sending an email every time when the HR case is commented. Okay, we will be sending an email, guys. So in this HR case record, when I change the additional comment, when I change the additional comment, we'll be sending an email. You can go to the email logs. You can see HR case has been commented. This is the HR case number 1476. We'll see, we'll update 1477. Whenever I update the additional comments, it will be sending an email. So just now you can see HR case has been commented. This is the HR case number, guys. This is the HR case number. Okay, this is the HR case number. Okay. So likewise, guys, when record created, when record updated, when record state changed. So for every event, for every changes, you can send out, you can send an email to the email inbox, guys. Okay. So that is how you will send an email. Suppose, guys, when the HR case record deleted, let us say I am able to delete this HR case. When the HR case record deleted, I have to send out an email. I have to send out an email when the HR case record deleted. So if you go to the email notification, do you have any deleted option here? Do you have any deleted option here? Hmm? No, right? So that is where we have to use event fired concept. So that is where we have to use event fired concept. Guys, this concept you have to listen to me carefully. Okay. Requirement is now the requirement is whenever the HR case deleted, I have to send out an email. I have to send out an email. Getting my point, right? So in this case, first of all, you have to create a event. Create a event. Okay. To create an event, we have to go to event registry here. Okay. hr.case.record.created. You can give any name here. Okay. Table name will be HR case. So you can write fired by here as business rule. You can give any name here. I'm just giving business rule. I'm I am creating a event, guys. You have to go to event registry. You have to go to event registry. There you have to create a event. I created a event here. Okay. Fine, right? And then create email notification. Create email notification. So I am just creating an email notification here, guys. Okay. I'm creating an email notification. HR case deleted. Okay. HR case deleted. HR case has been deleted. So I am creating a email notification. I am creating a email notification. After creating the email notification, in the send when, you have to select event fired. Event fired, and you have to here there is a field called event name, right? Here you have to select event name here. So event name you can select here, guys. The event name is actually hr.case.record.created. hr.case.record.created. Uh, it should not be created. It should be deleted, guys. It should be deleted. Let me refresh this one. So you have to select the event name. You have to select event fired. You have to select the event name here. First one is you have to remember this point. First, you have to create a event. You have to create a event. Second one, create a email notification. In the email notification, select event fired. Select event fired. Select the event name, like we did in the email notification. We selected here email event is fired, send when as event is fired, and the event name I selected here. Okay. And the last step is fire the event. Fire the event using okay. Fire the event using below line of script from any server side script. Okay, you have to use this line to fire the event. Yes dot event queue event name, object name, event param 1, event param 2. So you have to fire the event. The event name here, it is actually this one. Event name is this one. So using this line, you can fire the event from any server-side script. So fire the event using below line of script from any server-side script. So what I am doing is I am going to create a business rule. In the business rule, we have deleted operation, right? We have in the business rule, we have deleted operation. Whenever the HR case record deleted, so right click, configure, go to business rules. Okay. Okay. So you can use before delete. Okay, before delete, or you can use after delete also. You can use before delete or after delete, anyone. So operation is delete. Okay, after delete, you can use this line of script. In name, object name, you can pass it as null here. Okay. So event param 1 I am passing as empty. Event param 2 also I am passing as empty. Okay. Just create the business rule. So guys, if you take a look at here, first of all, we created an event. Okay, then we created an email notification. In the email notification, we selected as event fired. And we selected the event name. We selected the event name. And after that, we fired the event. We fired the event using this gs.eventQ line from business rule. So any server side script, right? I told you from business rule, I fired this event. Okay. Now let me delete one HR case record, guys. Now let me delete one HR case record here. Whenever this record is deleted, okay, now I deleted this record, right? Now we will see the email is sent out or not. Now the email is sent out or not, we will see here. HR case has been deleted. The email is not sent out. So what we will do is we will So let me open this one. The business tool that we created, let me make it as before business tool. Because after deleting it, current object won't be available. After deleting the record, current object won't be available. Oh, let me delete this one. We'll see in the email logs. Deleted email is not sent out. Before delete, gs.event queue. So during this time, first of all, we have to check a event is fired or not in the event log. Go to the event log. And check if the event fired or not. The event is fired. 3 minutes ago, event is fired. So business rule has run, event is fired, but notification is not sent out. Notification is not sent out. The event is fired, processed on this particular time. But email is not sent out. The when to send. Your case record deleted. before delete business tool. Then write before delete business tool on your table, trigger the event. Is there any comment added? This is not what we want. Event name null. Null I am passing here. Try to pass null object. I don't think we need to pass any parameter in the event queue. In the parameters like here. Passing null object. Before delete. No deleted email is sent out. Hmm. In this table, before delete, the event is getting fired. If you go to the event log, if you see event is getting fired, after event is getting fired, email notification is not actually sending out. There is a problem with the email notification. Mm, okay, this is the problem. Okay, so here in the business rule, you have to pass event param one as current dot u underscore caller, current dot u underscore caller, current dot u underscore current dot u underscore assign to. Okay, so here event this is called event param one, guys. This one is called event param one. So this one is called event param one. This one is called event param two. So event param one and event param two both will be receiving the email. Okay. So here what I will do, I'll just save this one. I'll go to the email notification. Here event param one contains recipient. I'll check this checkbox. Event param two contains recipient. I'm checking these two checkboxes here. So that caller and assigned to person will be receiving the email. I'm going to delete the HR case record. This HR case record has caller and assignment group assigned to are both or not. They are not. So I'm selecting Kondaya Gotipati here. I am deleting this one now. I am deleting this now. Whenever I delete this one, first of all, business rule will run. Business rule will fire the event, and we will see event is fired or not. So event is fired just now. And in the event param one, this is actually caller system ID, and this is assigned to system ID. And we will go to the email log. If the email is sent out or not, we will check now. You can see now it is sent out. HR case has been deleted. HR case has been deleted and the number is not populated here. So guys, if you see when the record is deleted, no fields will be available, right? So earlier because we selected the fields here, it was not actually sending an email to a specific person. As soon as I kept the event param one and event param two here, event param one as a caller, event param two as a assigned to person, event param two as a assigned to person. So as soon as I provided event param 1 and event param 2, in the email notification, I have selected event param 1 contains recipient, event param 2 contains recipient. So ServiceNow is able to send out an email. So when you are deleting the record, no fields will be available in that particular record, right? So that is why it didn't send out an email. As soon as I removed those fields, it has sent out an email. Hope you guys are clear. Do you guys understand the event concept, everyone? Hmm? First of all, you have to create an event, guys. You have to create an event. After creating an event, you have to create a email notification. After that, you have to select send when as event fired, and you have to select the event name. So fire the event using below line of script. So you have to use this line of script in any server side script so that it will be firing the event. Once the event is fired, the email notification will be sent out. Okay. Hope you guys are clear. Any questions from anyone? Any questions from anyone, guys?
No, everything is clear.
Clear or not clear?
Everything is clear, Uday.
Yes, Anusha, you're right. You have to mention null and event param 1 and event param 2. You're right, Anusha. Okay. Tomorrow we'll be discussing email scripts, guys. Okay. Tomorrow we'll be discussing email scripts, advanced email notifications. Okay. Okay, guys. Then see you there in tomorrow's session. Thank you all.